Welcome to Never a Dull Moment. Today, inside this docile box, is just one of those treasures that we try to bring you here. I'm Greg Blythe. Maybe I'm a treasure, I don't know, but I know today we're going to.
You are.
I know my wife's the treasure, actually. So, today, inside this plain, simple looking box is a true work of art. It is a tool. It's hard to say that when you see how beautiful this is, because it's probably one of the only knives that I've ever purchased that I don't want to cut something with, because it's that beautiful. But we are.
Are we?
Yeah, because, and I'll explain why. I had to think about it first. I was not convinced I was going to cut something with this knife. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute, I think I'm going to be good. Okay. So today in this box is Takada no Hamano, and there has been a buzz for a long time going on about this. We've all seen it on the web. Very hard to get, just simply because there's only so many. Inside this box today, in this beautifully wrapped gift,
It is a little gift.
that they are presenting to us, we are going to share with you this gift. Takada no Hamano, another one of those Sakai jewels. Sakai keeps bringing us amazing works. The Takada no Hamano is Mitsuaki Takada. In a very small house in Sakai, the grinding machine is at work. Mitsuaki learned his grinding skills at Ashi Cutlery, and I know I've seen you guys who are big fans of Ashi Cutlery. I personally don't have anything from Ashi Cutlery, probably to my wife's surprise that that there's like a company that we don't have.
Okay.
This is going to be very hard for her to get, but I want her to try. I'm just going to sit it down. The grind is just amazing. I don't want to cast any shadows.
You can see your reflection in it.
Okay.
Can you see Greg shining in
It's
it?
just is. Does the knife even look real?
No, not really.
I mean, it just looks like it can't even be made out of steel. It looks like it's made out of a polymer of some kind. This company,
It makes me think of jewelry more than like.
I mean, it's just gorgeous. It's just truly gorgeous. This Nakiri, 180mm Nakiri,
Oh, sorry guys.
is
I'm not trying to make you sick.
it is forged by Nakagawa. For those of you who keep up with all the lineage and everything, Nakagawa is just super happening right now. Of course, Nakagawa came from Shiraki. Shiraki just, transitioned itself into Nakagawa. And so you have a lot going on here. In 2018, Mitsuaki Takada, took in this house and said, I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to leave Ashi Cutlery. I'm going to leave grinding for them, where they're known for their grinds. They're known for that knife feel. They're known for that food release, to do his own thing. And so to have like a Nakagawa forged knife, and then to have it ground by Takada, it's just a lot going on. Okay, so luckily, you guys are still on this other. We had a camera malfunction.
Hopefully you didn't throw up from that.
So we're gonna stay focused on my wife's camera. We're gonna just leave the other phone alone. Let's not even deal with it. We're still recording the audio. So hey, camera number 2. We're glad you still work.
Yay.
So I just want to point out the fit and finish. If my wife got on the inside,
I tried to get. Yeah, I got that. Yeah. It's hard when you hold it up. If you'll lay it back down, baby. Something about it laying against a surface helps me feel it. See, guys?
So the steel that we're looking at today is Ginsan. I don't know if you guys are saying Ginsan, Ginsan. I'm saying Ginsan. Not to be confused with the old 70s Ginsu knives or whatever.
Okay.
So, but they are really into, I mean, Shirogami, blue number 2. If you guys hear some crazy sounds, I got my stepson in the other room yelling at TV and sports. And, you know, those things happen as well. So, so if this had been blue number 2, I could probably tell you either one of the carbon steels, I would not have wanted to cut anything with it. Just to show you the backside, it has no markings on the backside. The grind with the iron cladding.
I held it slightly at an angle. There you go, slightly at an angle. We couldn't see the line in it.
I'm not sure of the reactivity of this because
the tip is interesting.
We see that there is a core steel exposed.
Right.
Which would suggest that iron cladding would be reactive.
I can't get over that.
So what is that?
Just how this edge.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It just leans forward just a little bit.
Yeah. I don't recall that on that shape, or maybe it's just me. It's like so squared off.
Oh yeah, there you go. Let me.
Like
I don't want to put it down because I don't want to touch the blade.
But it's so squared off on the back side.
Yeah, kind of leaning forward a little bit.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't all know all the lingo, but I'm learning.
It is so lightweight.
The
spine on that. I mean, for it to be a vegetable knife, it normally would have more mass.
Yeah.
To kind of like help you density-wise get through the food.
Yeah.
So the reason that I am not technically worried about cutting this, I am worried.
Yeah, I was like, because you were not.
I am worried. I was like, I'm never going to cut anything with this knife ever. Okay. So the deal is, Ginsan is like pretty much stainless. You know, so it's got all the benefits of all the carbon and everything, but it has enough of what it takes, like chromium and such, to make it stainless. So I'm going to pay the price and just completely risk it and see. My wife is trying to adjust the other camera, guys. So
we're good. I just didn't want it to fall on the floor and disconnect the audio.
There we go. There we go.
So I was trying.
So yeah, let's just get to it. Let's go ahead and test the sharpness of this real fast. I don't know that I have ever done this from this side.
I don't know.
Am I allowed to do it from this side?
No, you should not.
My wife has forbid it.
I mean, let's be consistent, right, guys? Wouldn't you rather it be the same way
every knife is done on the same size?
Mr. Never a Dull Moment does it, that it's just consistently, he's not trying to change anything, and because there's no advantage to us changing it. It just is kind of is what it is, but.
Okay. Let's get this adjusted perfectly here. Sorry, this is all happening in real time. Oh, let's get this adjusted here. Slower, see if we can go a little slower. This knife weighs nothing. Wow, same floor twice.
Wow, I don't know that ever happens. Why is
that?
There we go. Okay.
Okay, that's done. We're done cutting.
We cut wire, filament, whatever. Oh, yeah.
Let's listen. This, I mean, seriously, this knife weighs, it weighs nothing.
We knew that was going to happen.
Yeah. So anyway, we can tell. Just roll towards me. Let's see what that does. Oh, that's not nice. Yeah.
That's not nice.
That's not nice.
Well, and you would think it would, being that number.
That 142, yeah.
But is that the thickness of the edge, blade? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, There would be more of an argument, I think, if people get in the forums and everything, they talk maybe about like the quality of the edge, meaning like, is it smooth or is it toothy? And, but we're definitely getting nothing but tearing. So at 142, the type of polished edge might not be the type of edge that you need to get the paper towel. A lot of people will tell you that like paper towel isn't necessarily the quality of them. This is what it's meant for. This onion is quite bigger than this particular Nakiri. If we compare it to like say the Chinese cleaver.
Yeah.
This Nakiri is supposed to be the Japanese version of that. But, I mean, just the knife weighs nothing.
How does that feel, though, with it being
It's weird because...
little weight while you're cutting something like that?
I mean, I'm used to maybe the knife not needing my help. So it's nice that the knife is sharp to do that. We're going to find out if this oxidizes or not, if the cladding is... everything written on the side is in Japanese.
Well, if he cries, we're just going to say it's the onion, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's... I mean, the only reason I'm peeling it, a lot of you guys, why are you peeling it? Whatever, because we might use these onions later. God, we don't need to waste food. You guys see it, it's cutting up stuff all the time. I'm also giving that a chance to oxidize. Is it going to oxidize?
Don't do it.
I can't believe I cut something with a knife.
You
I really do. I've looked, guys, I've really looked for the chef knife version of this. It's just not available. You guys have gone out there and snatched it all up. Fingers high here. Oh yeah, that was it's a little too aggressive there. I mean, that was butter.
Yeah, you're getting... I don't want to film you slicing fingers. That looks like butter.
That's butter. Yeah, I mean, it just slides through. It's not work. I mean, I'll tell you, the Ginsan might be the way to go. So that way it might still look pretty next week. You know, don't be afraid of the patinas. I love my carbon steel knives and the patinas. It's just that I've never seen a knife this beautiful. Let's get that paper. Wow. Okay. And it's still pretty. Well, let's get some use out of the paper towel. Since it didn't cut it. And let's look for the oxidation. Wow. So I'll share that with you. We will definitely rinse our knife before we store and put it up. It's just the grind, the pattern. It's so unique. Just so you guys know, another little tidbit before we go on this knife. There was a period before Nakagawa-san took over the forging that Tanaka did it. And there are markings to show if it's a Nakagawa or Tanaka. I know that from the markings that I have on mine that this is a Nakagawa forged knife. I am going to show you pictures online. I'm going to pull the pictures up to show you if before Nakagawa it was something that was done by Tanaka. So that way you would know the difference. Okay, I think we can use the knife. I think my wife doesn't have to be afraid to use the knife because she likes the stuff that doesn't oxidize. She doesn't have to worry about wiping it down. Absolutely gorgeous edition. Amazing, super lightweight. If you like a heavier knife, this is not it.
Show me the handle, babe. We didn't do that.
Everything about this is just super lightweight and streamlined. Really thin. The density that I would expect in a Nakiri is not there. So it cuts. Obviously, it's not a laser. I don't want people to tear me apart in the comments. It cuts like a laser, even though it's not a laser. It's very thin. Slices really great. It'll be interesting to see how it does in something heavier like butternut squash or spaghetti squash. But and definitely, don't be afraid of the Ginsan. I love it. I've got several knives in that. Pretty awesome. I think that was definitely not a dull moment. Glad to have it as a new addition. Good luck in your hunt for some of these knives that are already. We've had this knife for 6-7 months, been sitting in a box, and we now get to add it to our daily uses. And we do use all the knife, but we don't use them until you see them. So we use it first when we see you. We're glad that we can share this with you. Thanks as always for your support and checking in with us every week, Friday nights at 8 o'clock. We're going on 2 years. We're getting ready to celebrate 2 years. Thank you for just being here, supporting us. We love you. Okay, God bless.